It's going to be the same thing there. However, when you're on your back, having a little bit of room for your stick doesn't mean that this is not touching the ground. Yeah. But it does mean that you're not actively pressing down into the ground. You understand the difference, right?
Yeah.
Can you press down into the ground like way too much? Okay, so that's obviously not what I want. Now, can you arch way too much that I can like, yeah, exactly. Nah, this needs to stay on the floor. That's it. So like that's way too excessive. And now just relax. And right there, what you should feel is you should still feel that your skin is kind of in contact with the ground. So relax your lower back there. But you shouldn't feel that you're pushing your lower back into the ground. It's just resting there. So your skin's kind of touching the ground, but you're not pushing anything in it. Sounds good? Visually, I like what you're doing right there. So I'll get you to come back to the breathing we were doing. So I'm always starting on the hips there, going right on the inside. You can always do it with your own hands to make sure you're doing that right. By the way, that's much better. That's it. So let it expand, let it relax. That's it.
Is there a name for this exercise?
This is diaphragm breathing.
Oh, besides this one, the whole thing. When he raises legs.
Dead bug.
Dead bug?
Yeah, like a dead bug. So let's go into dead bug to finish, Jayden. So I'm gonna get you to raise your legs. But I still want room for my hands there. I still need your skin to touch, but I don't want you to push into the ground. Let's try that again. Better. You feel that's different, right? Can you do it how you did like the first time?
Sorry?
When you raised that first time, it was really excessive. Yeah. Can you tell that right now you're really pushing into the ground?
Yeah.
Yeah? So adjust that, please. I still need you to touch the ground a little bit. You're just not pushing into it. So let's raise your legs. Good. Much better. And can you breathe here? Good. Fingers up. Nice. Very good. You can bend your knees a little bit more, so that's a little bit less hard. Sorry?
It's really sore right here now.
It should be less sore with your knees more close to you. Can you try that for me? Yeah. Good. That's it. Is that a little bit better?
Yep.
Yeah. So if your knees are further, that's a lot harder on your hip flexors, which is not the point of the exercise.
Yeah.
So keep your knees a little bit bent. However, if you do that, you're not pressing that lower back into the ground.
Yeah.
That's still staying just like you did when you were in rock back.
Okay.
Sounds good? Do you understand this exercise?
Yes.
Yeah. You're doing really well with the breathing. Please keep working on that.
Okay.
This is a great base, right? It's a great foundation because this is squatting. If you were on the floor like that, he'd be squatting right now.
Right.
With a great back position because he doesn't have a choice. So they're great foundations to build movement from.
Right.
And you're doing better and better to do them. It wasn't that hard to use the stick with you. You understood what I meant when I said a little bit of room for my fingers and everything. So you've got loads to learn, but you have a good basis right there. If this were to be the last time we see you, you have a good basis to kind of build yourself on. But there's more. There's always more we can.
Is he going to continue like this type, the dead bug thing, with the same as he did last week? Is this the same exercise that you're just perfecting? Or did you just eliminate the knee coming back all the way out and stretching?
We just didn't do the knee part, but yeah,
Okay.
he could move the knee, absolutely.
But
yes, this is
you're
the
not
same.
saying that you want him to move the knee. He just needs to do that part with his knees bent like what you just did there.
He can move the knee as well. Yeah.
Okay.
But it's
So what do you
really
want him to do?
The breathing part with lifting the legs, that's already great. And then if on top of that we're adding knee movement, that's great as well.
Okay. So keeping the same exercise as last week is what you're saying?
Yeah.
That's preferred?
Definitely.
Okay.
If there's something that you could add, it would be when you're on your hands and knees, practice leaving a little bit of room for the stick. That'd be great. Can I show you what I mean? Because you didn't see anything, you just felt it. But I want to show you what I mean, okay?
Can I ask you one more question, just before I forget?
Yes.
With that one, would be the reason why he had had a hard time getting through the exercises because his knee wasn't bent all the way back and it was exhausting him?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I knew his knees weren't going back enough, but I didn't want to nag like every 2 seconds.
Yeah, this was very hip flexor intensive.
Yes, okay.
So, if I can try to demonstrate as well as I can.